What do you get with a pickup DeLorean with a giant wiper blade and it's all electric? You get the Tesla Cybertruck. My name is Merch Batista and this is Charging the Road. We are here at the Chicago Auto Show 2024. Now this is kind of a big deal because this is the first time ever that Tesla has ever been in the North American Auto Show. And what a way to start it, explain the Tesla Cybertruck. Now my first impression is exactly how I pictured it. Literally in pictures and in videos as well with all my friends, literally getting the Cybertruck over in Southern California. Shout outs to F the Pump, hopefully you're watching. This is a pretty impressive looking vehicle. So let's have a quick look here. So in the front here, you get this, obviously the material is all stainless steel, and then you just get this very sleek line across the front, which is your daytime running headlamps. It's very clean looking. You don't see the Tesla logo anywhere in the front, to be honest. And of course, it does have a functional front. So there's actually like a nice little latch in the front right here. Just press it, automatically opens it for you. The amount of clearance is actually not bad, but this is the amount of space that you get in the front right here. Obviously, it's not as much as the F-150 Lightning or even the Rivian R1T, but still, the fact that you still have cargo space in the front is actually quite cool. Obviously, back here is where you're gonna have your components and your 12-volt battery. And then there's two ways to close it. You can actually close it by right here or button right here. And it'll automatically close it for you. All right, so now we'll look at the back here for this Tesla Cybertruck. Exactly how I pictured it. My opinion, I mean, this again has a very sleek look in the front, as it did in the front. The red tail lights, your blinking lights are obviously going to be on your side. In my opinion, I was hoping to be bigger, but you know what? This is the look that they went with. And of course, you have your backup camera just in case. So, and to open the tailgate, you just press this button right here. Voila. And if you want to come look at the cargo space here, the amount of space, I'm actually quite impressed. I thought it was going to be shorter from what I saw in the pictures, but if you lay it flat, it does have enough space here for, like, you know, if you're going to be doing hauling lumber or manure if you have to. But let's hope you don't. But it looks great. It looks actually great. You do have some hinges right here just to tie things down, which is good. Yeah, the NAS side and the NAS side as well. And then, of course, it has your tonneau cover, which we'll probably end up demonstrating. And if you look over here real quick, this edition is called the Foundation series, which is like considered like the first edition of the Muscle Mackie. Pretty much like a first edition to any vehicle. This is the first edition Foundation series of the Tesla Cybertruck. So when it comes to pickup trucks, I usually like to have a lot of ground clearance, especially in the back, because if you're going to be doing off-roading stuff. What's interesting here is that there's this really big panel right here that when I've seen from like YouTube videos, people have been struggling with, especially if you're going to be doing rock climbing with the Tesla Cybertruck. So I thought this was interesting that they put this here. Reasons unknown, at least in my opinion, but I mean, overall aesthetic, it's actually not bad. I'm sure there's going to be tow hooks too as well, because I've seen Tesla Cybertrucks doing towing in YouTube videos as well, so all good. And then of course, if you come here real quick, just this detail here. So this is where this is the button where you're gonna be lowering down your lift gate, and these buttons are gonna be your tonneau covers. I'm not sure if they actually function. Oh, okay. Oh, it comes with the back. Okay, that surprises me. It's not as noisy as I thought it would be, but it looks great. And if we press the up button, and of course it retracts back, so that way, if you're carrying cargo, keep it nice and dry if you have to. Now, the side profile is actually quite nice. It's actually quite long, longer than I thought it would be, but it does show a big presence when it's on the road. Now, the charging port is actually going to be right here, rather than by the tail light. It's actually going to be right here. To open it up, you just kind of press it in, and there's your Tesla NACS charging port. Now to close it, you just kind of nudge it a little bit, and it closes down for you immediately. And then we're going to have a look at the interior here. Now to open the door, you're going to press this white button right here. Same thing like a Tesla, not a Tesla, same thing like a Mustang Mach-E. Pull the door open, and just want to have a look at a quick interior. So the interior is actually very simplistic, resembling much like the Tesla Model 3 and the Tesla Model Y. That steering wheel, surprisingly, it's much smaller than I thought it would be. So I'm gonna have a hop in here and show you exactly what I'm talking about. So holding onto the steering wheel is quite not exactly ergonomic, but it actually still feels good to the touch of the hand. And then of course you have your horizontal screen that you're going to see in every other Teslas. I believe it does swivel, I think through the configurations. And of course, probably the best software in any vehicle to date, obviously it's going to be here. Now the interior, again, like I said, very simple, very sleek, very modern. And then you have your purple lights going all across your interior. And I believe you can change the colors and everything. Now to actually open the door is actually this little flap right here. Pull it back, and that's how you open the door. So if I close this, you can see the window kind of going down. Open up. And close it. So as you can tell, actually too, real quick, because of the material you're using for the Tesla Cybertruck, you're going to see a lot of fingerprints. So if you're getting a Tesla Cybertruck, just make sure you get the proper care first. And when you're polishing it or cleaning it, you want to make sure you're using the right product so you don't destroy the body itself. And also a couple quick details I want to show you here. So as far as with the camera is concerned, the side profile, you have this camera actually right here. One point is that right there. So that's going to be your camera right there. So in case you're curious, like, oh, does the Tesla Cybertruck have the cameras? Of course they do. They have one right here. And then also, if you notice, still the same badging, the Foundation series, you see it right there. And then one other thing, to get back in the back seat, same thing. You press the white button, and then there you go. Want to have a look at the cargo inside here? So you'll notice too, in the back seat by the center console, you do have your own LED screen. For your own little entertainment, you can watch YouTube videos, Netflix, Hulu, whatever you want for your passengers. And if you look up to the ceiling, of course it will come with a glass roof. I believe it is standard, and it gives like a nice little view and everything. Now, going inside the interior of the Tesla Cybertruck, in my opinion, much smaller than I initially thought. I thought it's going to have like a more wider presence, just like any other pickup truck I've been into, F-150, Silverado, even the Raptor. But it felt pretty snug to be inside there. But it's overall looks pretty good. I mean, and of course you want to have a look at the tires here too. See, these are specialized Goodyear tires for the Tesla Cybertruck. Obviously, it's going to have your specific design to the Tesla Cybertruck. It basically helps with the wind drag and everything, so that way it'll increase the efficiency for when you're on the road. Now, the tire treads itself, I feel like they're good for the road, but I think like for off-roading, I'm sure there'll be like better tires and then later in the future for better off-roading. Because like from what I'm looking at right now, I think it could do better. But overall, it looks pretty good. And one thing to note, obviously, is this huge wiper blade. I thought it was going to be from here to here, but no, it reaches all the way from here to all the way up here. And it's one big wiper blade that goes all the way across this way. I haven't seen it in action yet, but I've seen vehicles where they had only one wiper blade, and it's mostly like, you know, forgiving for the driver themselves and not really for the passengers. Okay, that concludes my video, my overall impressions, my overall walkthrough for the Tesla Cybertruck. What do I think of it? I can see the appeal behind it. Is it for me? Not necessarily, but I can definitely respect the appeal behind the Tesla Cybertruck. It is Tesla's first ever pickup truck. This has been talked about since 2017. We never thought this would come into fruition, but it finally did. Now, seeing it in person, it is a little bigger than I thought it would be. And it does shows that presence when you're on the road, especially in Southern California. I know a couple of my friends, like I said, F the Pump, he just got his Tesla Cybertruck. Kudos, by the way. Congratulations, I meant. And, you know, I can see the appeal behind it. Is it for me? Not necessarily, but I will respect to everybody who is a Tesla fanatic and a fanatic of the Tesla Cybertruck. And overall, I do like it. Like I said, it's not for me, but I do like it. Okay, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. If you liked the video, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more EV content. Until then, guys, have a good one and stay smashing.